Alright you guys, thanks for checking me out again. Appreciate you guys watching all the old videos, all the views that we're getting. Today we're going to be talking about GT7 Gran Turismo 7. And I'm going to start it off with I love the game. I have not played any GT game since Gran Turismo 3 that came with my PlayStation 2 when I got it as a kid. And just to give you some details on how deep of a fan I am, when I played that as a kid, I didn't even get my license because the game was too hard and I haven't played one since. So my opinion is not coming from a fanboy who just thinks the game can do no wrong. I'm honestly not even the hugest fan of sim racing since I haven't played one since. I've loved Need for Speed in the past. Haven't really played any racing games in years since maybe I think Need for Speed Most Wanted 2. So that's just my history with racing games, just to get that out the way. Now, I know in the past couple days, I think it was 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, depending on when this video was up or when you're seeing it, the game was down for about a whole day with server maintenance, whatever that happens. But then I see a lot of people on Reddit and Twitter just talking about, the game is broken, it's so horrible, they broke it, we want refunds, we want refunds, we want refunds. Comparing it to Cyberpunk when it released. And it's like nowadays everybody is so sensitive on when a game chooses to do things that you don't like, people consider it broken. In this case, a game that went offline for a day isn't so bad to where you deserve a refund. Yes, you want to play the game, you played it. You paid for it. I'm not a fan of DRM. I'm not a fan of online-only games. But I know when a game is broken versus I just can't play it right now. Those are two different things. And then another big thing that people are talking about is microtransactions. Yes, I will say personally, a lot of the cars in the game, they do cost a lot of credits. I'm not saying that's a good thing. But for me, it's like if I want that car bad enough, I will grind for it. There hasn't been any cars on the game where I'm like, I need that car and I'm finna sit here for 12 hours grinding out credits. There's not that many cars in the game that I want. Some people want to just collect every car in the game, so I understand. It sucks that you have to grind so much to get those cars, but it's like that's the game. You do have the option to pay credits, and I did see a chart to where on the old Gran Turismos it would cost $5 for a car. Now technically you would be paying up to $40 for a car. That's absurd. That's crazy. I don't see why anybody on earth would pay $40 for a car in a video game. That makes no sense to me. So in my mind, if I want something that ridiculously high price in the game, grind it out. I don't like that they nerfed the payouts on some races, but I will say there was that one race where it was like technically took you like 3 minutes and you could walk away with 40,000 credits. I mean, yes, that was a lot for a short amount of time. So I do see why they would nerf that, but I don't see why they would nerf it so much. And then I did read that you used to be able to sell your cars in the previous GTs to make money back. I do wish they bring that back. I don't see why it's not in the game. I think I even seen a post on Reddit where somebody highlighted a text in the game or on a listing saying you can sell cars, but we don't have that feature yet. So they could bring it in the future. I don't think it's something that's technically hard for them to do. It just seems like they don't want it in the game yet because they want you to pay. Yes. Pay to win, I don't like. Just so that people don't think I'm just a fanboy and I don't care and I support pay to win. I hate pay to win. One of my favorite games used to be NBA 2K. And that game has turned into if you don't spend money, you will not be good at this game. Simply because everybody else is just so much better than you by just release day. You can drop $60 and become the best player instantly. But in this game, you don't need to have the best car to always win races. So it's like I get why people are upset somewhat, but people acting like the game is just so horrible and that they deserve apologies, and I'm just like, it's not that bad. The game works perfectly. They just made business decisions on how they make money that you don't agree with, which I don't think deserves. This game is broken and I hate it and I need refunds, and I feel like they took advantage of me as a fan. I'm like, these are still video games at the end of the day. Yes, you did pay your money and you want to play. So I get why DRM sucks, because if their servers are down, you can't play what you paid for. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. But the outrage as if this game is horrible just makes no sense to me. So if anybody's listening and on the fence of, oh, should I buy this game? Is it fun? Is it as bad as everybody says it is? No. The game is great. People just don't agree with the price of some of the microtransactions and the price that it takes for cars. And then I see a lot of people complaining about there's not a lot to do once you beat cafe mode, which is, I guess, this version's campaign where you just go through and unlock cars. But I mean, it seems like always for me in the past with racing games, once you beat the campaign, don't you just go back and just do races again? And they do have an online multiplayer. I don't like how it's set up to where you have to join lobbies and all that. They should just have some automatic matchmaking for that. The game does have small improvements like that, but to say the game is broken and you need refunds and it's as bad as Cyberpunk, you're crazy, you're tripping. I just don't agree with it. So I still rate the game a solid 8.5. I'm enjoying it. I haven't even ran all the way through cafe mode, and I feel like I've put a lot of hours into the game. So I still think it's a great game. Doesn't deserve the hate. Just has to get off of my chest. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little talk about the game. Pick up GT7. It's a great game. I have it on PS5. I love it. It's amazing. My name is Frisco and I'm out, and I hope you enjoy. Also my little gameplay with my BMW, favorite car in the game. Hopefully one day I can get in real life, but hey, we'll see. If I'm not spending $40 on credits in this game, I'm probably not going to spend the price that it costs to buy this car in real life. So hey, I'm just enjoying it. All right guys, I'm out of here. Later.